Good morning, dear students. Welcome back again with the new session of Science 2. We already started with the lesson towards green energy. Now, some part of it we have already discussed. Today, we are going to discuss about power generation based on energy of natural gas. In this plant, the turbine is run by a gas at a very high temperature and pressure generated by combustion of natural gas. A flow chart showing various stages in the power generation plant based on natural gas energy is shown in the figure. You can see the flow chart. Compressor for compressor for pressurized air, combustion chamber. Inside the combustion chamber, we have to insert a natural gas. Then gas turbine rotates, generator, and electricity is being generated. There are three main various sections in this type of plant. Pressurized air is introduced into the combustion chamber using a compressor. In this combustion, the chamber, the natural gas burns in the presence of the air. The gas at very high temperature and pressure generated in this chamber runs the turbine. The turbine then drives the generator to produce electricity. Now that can be explained with the help of the flow chart which is given here. The chemical energy in natural gas. Now, natural gas implies here methane. The kinetic energy generated from the combustion of natural gas converts into kinetic energy in turbine, and turbine then rotates and gets converted into electric energy. The efficiency of this type of power generation plant is higher than that of the power generation plant used on coal. Moreover, since the natural gas does not contain sulfur, the burning of natural gas results in less pollution. The schematic diagram of plant based on the natural gas is shown here. So since sulfur is not there, so oxygen will not combine with sulfur and harmful gas like sulfur dioxide and trioxide will not be eliminated, and therefore the pollution will be very less as compared to coal. So it is better than coal, using coal to produce electricity. Now, electric energy and generation and environment. Here, this part is omitted at least for this year. Now we'll move to hydroelectric energy. As the name itself suggests, hydro means water. So with the help of the flowing of the water, we have to produce electricity. That is called as hydroelectric energy. The kinetic energy in the flowing water or the potential energy in water reservoir is a conventional source of energy. In a hydroelectric power plant, the potential energy in water is stored in a dam is converted into kinetic energy of water. Fast flowing is brought from the dam to the turbine at the bottom of the dam. The kinetic energy of the flowing water drives the turbine. The turbine in turn drives the generator to generate electricity. Here the block diagram the block diagram help us to explain this full process in short. You can see the block diagram here. In the block diagram, water reservoir with potential energy is there. So when water is stored into a dam, it possesses potential energy. As soon as water is released, it gets converted into kinetic energy. Kinetic energy rotates the water turbine, and turbine get provided the generator, and generator helps us to produce electricity. Now, electricity generation with using wind energy. Now, how here with the help of the wind we can generate electricity. Potential energy in the water, kinetic energy in flowing water, the kinetic energy in turbine gets converted into electric energy. The diagram is shown here. See, with the help of the diagram, the concept is very much clear that how flowing wind helps us to produce electricity. The schematic of hydroelectric power plant is shown in figure 15.17. Water from about the middle of the total height of the dam is taken into turbine as shown in the part B in the diagram. Now we are going to discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of the hydroelectric power plant. Since no fuel is burnt in hydroelectric power generation, there is no pollution resulting from the combustion of fuels. Then, if there is a sufficient water storage at the dam, it is possible to generate electricity as when necessary. Although water reservoir is used for the power generation, it can be replenished during the rainy season, leading to uninterrupted power generation. But what are the problems faced due to hydroelectric power plant? The backwater due to storage of water in a dam may submerge villages or towns in that area. This leads to the problem of the rehabilitation and displaced population. Moreover, this can be submerged forest as well as fertile land. The obstruction of the flow of river water may have adverse effect on the living world in the living world in the river. So water or life in the river may be affected, and the area around the dam can be affected if by any means the dam gets damaged. Then the area near the dam can be submerged into the water, which will affect the people and the living things around that area. That is the biggest disadvantage of having hydroelectric power generation in any of the area. The kinetic energy in wind has been used since long for lifting the water, for driving floor mill, etc. The wind energy can also be used to produce electricity generation. The machine which converts the kinetic energy to wind to electric energy is called as wind turbine. As the wind strikes the blades of the turbine, the blades rotate and axle of the turbine is connected to the electric generator through a gearbox. The function of the gearbox is to increase the rotation per unit time. Thus, the rotation blades drives the turbine, and the turbine in turn drives the generator in to generate electricity. Various stages in the wind energy generation system can be shown in the figure 5.19, and the schematic of the wind is shown in figure 5.20. That picture is already given before here. We'll move ahead. Now, wind turbines with capacity right from less than 1 kilowatt to about 7 megawatts, that is 7,000 kilowatts, are commercially available depending upon the wind velocity available on the site of the installation. Wind turbine with specific capacity is selected. The wind velocity at a specific location depends upon the geographical factors. The wind velocity is usually high on seashores and the environmental inappropriate for the installation of wind turbine. Wind energy is a clean source of energy. However, the wind velocity is necessary for wind energy generation is not available everywhere. In that sense, use of wind energy is limited. Now, electric energy generation using wind energy generation, that we'll discuss it later on. Till then, have a great day.